Welcome to my last video of 2020. Today I'll be sewing a fabric face mask. There's a template down in the description. You'll need some scissors, some hair ties, some fabric, and a needle and thread. To get started, I'm just going to cut out the template. And then I'll use the template to cut out 2 pieces of the blue fabric that I have and 2 pieces of the cactus fabric. Keep in mind when you're cutting out the fabric that your fabric might have a front and a back. If that's true for your fabric, make sure that you cut out 1 piece to go on each side of the mask and not 2 of the same side. In other words, if you're looking at the front of the fabric and you place the template face up with the cut 4 in front of you, use it as a guide that way, and then flip it over so that the words are facing the front of the fabric, and cut it out that way. Once you have all 4 pieces cut out, it's time to start sewing. It's going to become more obvious if your fabric has a front and a back at this point. So this blue, as far as I can tell, the front and the back are pretty much the same. So I'm just going to start at the top corner. And based on my template, you want to keep an equal distance away from the edge of the fabric while you're sewing. And I'm just going to pull the needle back and forth through the fabric. And when I get to the end, I'm going to turn around and go back. So essentially, I'm going to stop sewing at the same point where I started. Alright, and for the cactus fabric, it's important to know which side is the front and the back. You want the back side of each piece facing out when you go to sew them together, and just do the same as you did with the blue, or whatever color you're using. Once that's together, you want to place 1 piece inside of the other. And you want to make sure when you do this that the side that you don't want to see is facing out. And sew up all of the sides except the 2 ends. Once you have all the sides of that together, you just want to turn the whole thing right side out. Now it's time to attach the hair ties, so I'm just going to start by cutting one of those, and I'm going to tuck in one of the open ends of the mask. Once I have that how I want it, I'm just going to start sewing. I always like to start sewing by hiding the knot at the end of the thread inside so you don't see it when you're all done. So once I have a few stitches there, I'm just going to slip in one side of the hair tie. And to secure the hair tie in place, I really want to make sure that I'm going through the elastic a couple of times. And right before you're about to finish sewing up the end, slip in the other side of the hair tie and finish it with a knot. I'm just going to do the same with the other side, and this mask will be done. When I see you again, it'll be the new year. And until then, have a happy new year and stay safe. Thanks for watching.